The U.S. tax system is complex, and many taxpayers don't fully understand how the government collects taxes. From unexpected tax loopholes to the vast amounts of revenue generated, the Internal Revenue Service, IRS, has many methods to ensure compliance. Some of these facts may surprise you, especially when it comes to how much money is collected, who pays the most, and how the government uses tax dollars. Here are 10 shocking facts about how the U.S. government collects taxes. 1. The U.S. government collects over $4 trillion in taxes each year. In 2023, the U.S. government collected approximately $4.4 trillion in taxes. The majority of this revenue comes from individual income taxes, which make up about 50% of total federal revenue. Other major sources include payroll taxes, corporate taxes, and excise taxes. 2. Most tax revenue comes from just 10% of earners. The wealthiest 10% of Americans pay nearly 75% of all federal income taxes, while the bottom 50% pay only about 3%. This means that high-income earners contribute the majority of the government's tax revenue, while lower-income individuals benefit from various credits and deductions. 3. The IRS uses AI to detect tax evasion. The IRS has invested in artificial intelligence and machine learning to detect tax fraud. These advanced algorithms analyze tax returns, flag suspicious activity, and identify individuals or businesses that may be underreporting income. This has increased the efficiency of audits and reduced tax evasion. 4. The IRS can access your bank accounts and financial records. The IRS has broad powers to investigate taxpayers and can request access to bank records, credit card transactions, and even digital payment platforms like PayPal and Venmo. If the IRS suspects underreported income, it can require banks and financial institutions to disclose transaction details. 5. The tax code is over 6,000 pages long. The U.S. tax code exceeds 6,000 pages, making it one of the most complicated tax systems in the world. Many tax laws are written in legal and technical language, making it difficult for the average taxpayer to understand all available deductions, credits, and loopholes. 6. The IRS can go after unpaid taxes for up to 10 years. The IRS has a 10-year statute of limitations on collecting unpaid taxes. However, this period can be extended if a taxpayer files for bankruptcy, requests an installment plan, or leaves the country. If taxes remain unpaid after this period, the debt may be erased. 7. You are taxed on debt that's forgiven. If you have debt forgiven, such as credit card debt or a mortgage, the IRS may treat it as taxable income. This means that if a lender forgives $10,000 in debt, you may have to pay income taxes on that amount unless you qualify for an exemption under programs like the Mortgage Forgiveness Debt Relief Act. 8. Some big corporations pay little or no federal taxes. Despite making billions in profits, some large corporations legally pay little to no federal income tax. This happens due to deductions, credits, and tax loopholes. For example, in 2020, over 50 major U.S. corporations, including Amazon and Nike, paid $0 in federal income taxes due to legal tax strategies. 9. The IRS can seize your property for unpaid taxes. If you owe a significant amount in back taxes, the IRS can issue a tax lien against your assets, including real estate, vehicles, and business property. In extreme cases, the IRS can even seize and sell property to recover unpaid taxes. However, taxpayers can often negotiate a payment plan before this happens. 10. The U.S. tax system relies on voluntary compliance. Unlike some countries where the government automatically calculates taxes, the U.S. tax system relies on voluntary compliance, meaning individuals and businesses are responsible for accurately reporting their income and deductions. However, the IRS uses audits, penalties, and legal enforcement to ensure compliance. The U.S. tax system is full of surprising and complex policies that impact both individuals and businesses. From AI-driven tax enforcement to corporate tax loopholes, understanding how the government collects taxes can help taxpayers make informed financial decisions. By staying informed, individuals and businesses can ensure they comply with tax laws while maximizing available deductions and credits.